Coming to you live 4 minutes early from sunny California. Happy Friday, everybody! Welcome to the show. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Well, here we are once again. Welcome everybody. So happy to see you all of you here at the chat like every Friday. We haven't really done much today. It's been one of those utilitarian days. In the morning, I took Starship for its first oil change, and then I've been editing Sunday's video all afternoon. So that's pretty much what it is. So we have Christopher Olsson, of course, from Sweden, and Ivan K, J, Shirley Fredrickson, and Remin Pasión, Darlene Barcelo. Hello, Robert and Ely. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you too. And Bill Davis. Hello, Robert and Ely from Bill and Sherry in Georgia. Georgia, on my mind. Ingrid says, Happy Friday. Hello, Chuck. Hello, Lucky Dog Productions and moderators. Sue, thank you so much for moderating, and thank you to all the moderators who moderate here every Friday and keeping it clean. I think when I did what was it that I did? I made the chat only for subscribers. So now, if you get a troll, they actually have to subscribe to the channel, which is good. That way we get more subscribers. And I want to say hello to Amaranto Cabrera, who is on his first RV trip, if I'm not mistaken. And not only that, he says, Happy Friday, Robert, and greetings from St. Augustine, vacationing. I do believe it is Amaranto's birthday. So, I should bring down the guitar. I'll bring it later. But for now, happy birthday, Amaranto. Happy birthday to you. Para-pam, pam, pam, pam. Daniel Ruiz, what's the IPA? Well, I'm gonna let you guys know exactly where I am. We are in this. It's called the egg capital of the world. They even have like the butter and egg parade here. Can anybody guess where we are? And we are like almost within walking distance of one of the most famous IPA breweries in the United States. The one that you can find pretty much everywhere. I mean, they even gave me a glass yesterday. Isn't that cool? The bartender saw that I was like, oh, that's a cool glass, and he gave us 2 glasses to take. So I did not steal the glass, although it says it down here, stolen from the source. I don't think you guys can read it. Actually, at the bottom there, it says where we are. In any case, Reaper9322, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And we are in Petaluma, California. The Bueller Bunch guessed correctly. So it's not like you're winning anything, but yes, today we're drinking Lagunitas IPA, which was probably one of, if not the first. I can't remember if it was Dogfish Head, Lagunitas, or Hialeah. I think Lagunitas was first because I heard the John C. Dvorak on the Tweet Network talk about his favorite beer at the time, and it said, "Oh, Lagunitas IPA is a really good beer." But the way the Tweet Network is right here, like almost walking distance as well. For those of you who don't know, Tweet is standard for This Week in Tech. Leo Laporte, he was one of the first that started doing like content only online like that, and the rest is history. Cheers, everybody! Oh wait, Nathan Hartwig said it first. Petaluma, California. That is correct. Traveling Robert fan. Hey, Traveling Robert. I meant to say travel to the east into the sunrise as a song last Friday. Well, into the sunrise part is the part missing, right? Well, we'll work on that. Right now, driving to the east, going home is the one. Maybe when we do the Minitini Lounge in October. Rommel Mehari, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Cool glass, perfect for a lot of Cuban coffee. Oh man, if I have this amount of Cuban coffee, I you better take me to the emergency room. Oh brother, you're Robert. Hoping the roads have been smooth. For the most part, they have been smooth. Um, but one thing I've noticed here in California, once you get off like the main roads, it's kind of bumpy. This traveler is here, so no more trolls unless they subscribe and they advertise and then advertise their propaganda. Yes, sir. Um, where are we? Hey, Robert and everyone from Yon Dave. Greetings from sunny and very warm San Jose. We were kind of close to San Jose when we cruised down Santa Cruz, and we almost did a meetup. But it's been after we left Paso Robles, it's been like go go go, and the only reason we're spending 2 nights here is because I had to do the oil change and finish Sunday's video. Otherwise, I was gonna boondock my way north because north of here now we're starting to get a couple more boondocking opportunities, if you will. Trailer traveling, thank you for that super chat. This is to help pay for the first oil change on the Starship. So many miles, so fast. Yeah, and thank you for the super chat. But guess what? The first oil change is on General Motors. It's under warranty. The first oil change, Chevy pays for it, so I didn't have to pay anything. But uh, I think our neighbor has arrived here. And by the way, I don't want to jinx it, but ISP Mint is working great today. Of course, that's probably the most expensive internet service out of all of the ones that I'm paying. It goes through T-Mobile, through truly unlimited, truly unthrottled. And over here, we don't have Starlink because we're parked like right next to it looks like a redwood. It's not a redwood. It's more like a pine tree, but it's huge. It's a huge pine tree. VL, thank you for the super chat. And thank you for all the great content. Please say hello to Karen. Hello, Karen. Hi, Karen. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Joseph Omara. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Kyle Childers, thank you for that super chat. Just found your channel last week, and it helps me through night shifts. And my wife and I love to watch together as well. You have 2 new fans and one on the way. Oh, one on the way, huh? Congratulations on that. And which, by the way, California is expensive. If there's one negative thing I have to say, I mean, it's like Norway expensive, man. Everything, but we hadn't been here since 2019, and it's such great weather. We haven't seen a cloud. We've seen a little bit of fog here and there, but we haven't seen a cloud in a week. I mean, this is crazy. Uh, Conifer pines, yeah, that's probably what it is. I mean, the bark of this thing is like it's like this big. Uh, so here we go. Let me go back a little bit here in the chats to see some of the ones that I've missed. Oliver Debris from Pleasant Hill, California. Are you going north towards Redding? We're going to hug the coast. Christopher Olson, I thought you could drink wine. You would drink wine in California. I had to include they made good beer too. Yes, they do. And actually, we went to the Paso Robles area, which is mainly a wine region. And right now, I mean, Petaluma is wine country as well. We are very close to Sonoma Valley and Napa Valley, but we might buy a couple of bottles of wine before going north. Um, so. So here we go, DG. I'm going back on the chat here a little bit. Robert, thanks for the recommendations on Sarasota Sun Outdoor. I'm right now, and it's excellent. Thanks again. Happy Friday. DG from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And that's the one thing about Sun Outdoors, so that's why I keep doing them as let's call them an advertiser, which is really what they are, as a sponsor. But I mean, I really haven't had a bad experience. If I did, that would probably be the end of the deal. So, and we are doing three Sun Outdoors on this particular trip. We did two. We have one more in Oregon, so we'll have like one per month now for the next 3 months, and videos. I mean, and Reaper 9322, thank you for that super chat. Are you coming back to Humboldt County? Yes, we are. We're going to the Redwoods, actually, pretty soon here. And Leanne Casey, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Yes, and Adam McKillip, just getting into your videos, watching this series on Amazon Prime right now. Love your work. Thank you so much, Adam, and welcome to the group. We call each other the Pelican Heads. So thank you. I'm glad you like it. You know that series on Amazon. I wish Amazon would let me continue. Um, I think Christopher Olson. Ely is opening a bottle of wine. Don't tell anybody. So thank you, Christopher. Also,
we couldn't go to wineries because they close so early. But
that's the one thing. Yeah, the one thing with the wineries, they're closed at 5 p.m. So it's like we haven't been able to. We went to one, and it wasn't the best because of price, quantity, and I mean it was good wine. It wasn't bad, but it was like the first. Our neighbor arrived. They have a pop up. Here we go. Their bicycle is larger than their trailer. It's a very tiny pop up, and we have a neighbor now. Well, it's the long weekend. I didn't realize that, so it was almost miraculously that I was able to find this RV spot. Darlene Barcelo, wow, it's strange seeing that it's only 3 p.m. there. It's dinner time here in New Hampshire. Yeah, it's and that's the one thing with the big time difference. You know, it's a little unsettling, and that's why I decided to stay here too. I didn't want to actually. I was gonna do this from one of the pullouts on the Highway 1 going north, but I decided, to stay the Friday, stay the whole day, even though we don't have Starlink, but the internet seems to be good, so that's good. That's good. By the way, the RV DJ is here. Everybody, cheers to our bartender and DJ, and we're gonna do a Minitini lounge roughly in about a month. So that's gonna be the first Minitini lounge in a while. So hopefully we can hire RV DJ as a DJ for the intermission. Stephen Loy, hey, I'm in your old stomping grounds, brother. Glad you're in my favorite places in the country. Happy travels. In Norway, we paid $11 a beer at bars 10 years ago. Well, it's probably 20 by now, but let's just put it in perspective. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you probably saw those pictures that I posted. That place Sensorio that we went to, but just to get in was like $50, and then a glass of wine is $15. I mean, it's like, what can you do? But then again, filling up the tank is 110. So it's California, and you take it with with that grain of Barb. Hey, Robert and Ely, how are you? How are you? Can get 2010 Pleasure Way with less than 29. I know where you can get a 2010 Pleasure Way with less than 29,000 miles. Pleasure Way. Is it a plateau, or is that? Those are nice. Pleasure Ways are nice. Um, I lost my train of thought. Let me get to some of those super chats from Y. So thank you Y for that super chat, and Ace Burns, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And let me read some of the comments between super chats here. And Natalie Driscoll, back to happy Saturday morning again. Well, yeah, it is. Oh, look at you gotta see this. These people can push that pop up like by hand. It has a wheel in the front. Okay, enough spying on our neighbors here. Which, by the way, I just remembered that I'm really neglecting my map here, because right now, Minitini III, we should be able to fill up Colorado, Utah, Nevada and California. And I was thinking we just nicked this upper corner of Arizona. So, I mean, we just drove through like it was like half an hour. So maybe not. A Jim in DC with the time difference will be happy to tell you what happens in the near future. Yeah, right. Hi, Robert. Hi from very hot Southern California. Just got home today from a 10-day trip. See my son and granddaughter in Alamosa, Colorado, and some camping in the Rockies. Yeah, right now here outside it is 79 degrees. It says 80 in here. I don't think that's very accurate, but this is the hottest corner of the RV right here. So yeah, it's probably 80 degrees in this particular corner, and it surprises me that these people think this is hot. 80 degrees with no humidity outside in the shade is actually very pleasant. Christopher Olson, now I want a glass of wine too, but only have Swedish and Italian wine home, nothing from California. I open a Swedish wine. Let's go local, right? If Philly is opening a California, you can open a Swedish wine. And uh, going to miss your videos from Hershey this year. I haven't discounted entirely Hershey yet, but it's probably not going to happen. Looking forward to all the Lewis and Clark tour. Yes, thank you. Uh, will your other videos be on Amazon Prime, Mark Thiel? The thing with Amazon Prime, they no longer allow me to upload videos so you can watch them with the Prime membership. Now they want me to charge for them, and I did one, but I don't know if that's going to work. If you go north from Bodega Bay, watch out for birds there. I know, right? There's a place called Stewart's Point where you can take a ride down a rural road through Redwoods straight to the wine country. Hey, maybe I'll do that. Hey, everybody say hello to my mom. Happy long weekend. Love, mom. Mom in Miami. Where it is 3 hours later. Redman R. Thank you for that super chat. Happy Labor Day weekend. That's true. And by the way, fun fact: yesterday we arrived here, and there was like a line of like 10 RVs trying to get in at 2 p.m. is check-in time. And then I realized, the guy told me, "Oh, it's the long weekend. This place is gonna be crazy this week." I'm oblivious, I didn't realize it was like the Labor Day weekend until I realized it was. Brandy Williams, thank you for the super chat. Hey, it's my birthday this week. Sing me happy birthday, dear Brandy. Happy birthday to you. And oh, the Lost RVers, hello TR. Where are you today? Where will you be on the 12th? Well, today we are at the very first spot where we first met in person for the first time. How's that for a coincidence? On the 12th, I don't know where I'm going to be on the 12th. Let me see. Let me look at my calendar and see. On the 12th, we're going to be somewhere in Idaho, most likely. Most likely in Idaho, but it could be Eastern Washington. Maybe we'll visit our friend in Walla Walla. I know I have another super chat here. Here we go from Robin Menkler. Thank you for that super chat. Robert, happy Labor Day weekend. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go to the end of the chat and start going back. How about that? Oliver DeVries, Robert, stay along the coast. We got a heat wave going on inland. Yeah, I know. I hear that like in Los Angeles it can be like 110 degrees. That's just crazy. I'm white, Robert. My name is Yvonne. All right, Yvonne. Ray Doe, Doug. Blessings, Robert. Thank you. And DG, hello. Happy Friday. Hey, Mr. Remy. I don't know. Holidays until a day or two before. Yeah, right? So Sunday's video, did you get in an accident? Let's call it a fender bender. It was well. You'll have to wait until Sunday to find out what really happened. So coastal traffic on a holiday weekend is a huge pain. So you think I'm gonna tomorrow? I might expect heavy traffic going north. Hopefully not. Hey, Don Holloway. How are you, sir? And I'm going back up here. You should do a trip from Los Angeles to New York City. Hey, maybe one of these days. 109 here in Rossville, just northeast of Petaluma. Got a nice Japanese whiskey gifted for my birthday. All right. So, Ross MTSN, we're traveling from Scotland to California later this month. We've been watching your channel for tips, enjoying the videos, Ross and Louis. And yeah, California, it's all these people are having a hard time popping that pop up. Never mind. My mom says hi to Jim in DC. Oh, my mom met Jim in DC in person, but last it was cold. It was bitterly cold last late spring, no, early spring in Washington DC. Robert, have you stayed at the Stagecoach Campground in St. Augustine? No, I have not. We stayed at the KOA many years ago when we rented that Class C to go to Ohio, and I've stayed at Anastasia twice. That's it. I've never stayed at any other parks in St. Augustine. Is it good? Is it a good park? Um, Mia the Chia. It's hot here in Ontario, Canada as well. Will you ever be doing a trip in Canada in the future? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Most likely next year, but then again, I'm pushing everything to next year, so I don't know. But this year, pretty much, after we finish Lewis and Clark and go back, this is pretty much it for this year. I don't think we're gonna travel much. We might do a quick trip, like to Tennessee, like a week trip or something like that. But need a break. We need a break from traveling, and start editing some of the videos. Remin Passion, very nice pictures of the California beach, Robert. Yes, California is beautiful, and the climate. They have the best climate. What is the best travel trailer tires? It's time to replace from my Jayco, and it's almost camping season in Florida. That's true. Uh, well, I've never put them on. I've never, but and it for my old trailer, which is the only one that I ever bought tires for. They were very difficult to get because it had very small tires, but I hear Goodyears are the best. Goodyear seems to be what everybody says are the best. So that's I'm just conveying that information. Hey, Traveling Robert, can you please explain what $100 per month on Patreon gets a subscriber? Do you have any yet? That's something that I did a couple of days ago. I changed a couple of things. I'm thinking of doing like a chief executive producer or something like that for the $100 patron. Nobody has subscribed, and I might remove it if nobody decides to subscribe. I don't know yet, but it's something that I'm playing with on Patreon. See what happens. Hello from Iowa, from Benita Health. Could you explain how YouTube ads work on your end? I tend to skip through them when possible, but it's reflecting negatively on your video when I do that. I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure most people skip the ads, and I'm still getting my revenue per month. So yeah, I mean, I would skip them too if if I get to see so many ads. I do pay them. I think I got in early. I pay them $10 a month, and I don't see any ads, and that's the way I do it. Stagecoach Campground in St. Augustine, recommendable for anyone looking for peace and serenity. Family owned and very hospitable. Cool. When you stay overnight somewhere from Ingrid, do you unhook from the travel trailer? If it is just gonna be one night, and I don't intend of, it's just a quick overnight. No, I don't. I try to level as much as possible. Maybe I'll put like the rear jacks just so it doesn't bounce as much, but I try not to. Bodega Bay food suggestion. Hey, I'm listening. Best clam chowder in the area is Spud Point Crab Company. Take your chowder up to Bodega Head for fantastic views. Hmm. I wonder. The thing is, we're gonna be with trailer in tow tomorrow, going to Bodega Bay, and Bodega Bay is not the most RV friendly town. I mean, it's narrow streets, small parking lots, but actually, we could go today after the live stream. We're not that far from Bodega Bay, so we're trying to think. We're trying to see whether after the live stream whether we go to San Francisco at least to see the view, with the Golden Gate and that iconic view. I don't know if we're gonna go into the city or not, or going to Bodega Bay, or going to like Point Reyes. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. We gotta flip a coin. We might just go to the brewery again and just have an IPA for all practice. Sarah, thank you for that super chat. Hola, Robert. No IPA today. Oh yes, we're having some Lagunitas, the classic Lagunitas IPA. Yeah, you can't really see the. Yeah, you can. There you go. Focus camera there, and yeah, that's what we're having. Is Alma feeling better? Yes, she is. She's slowly getting better with the antibiotics and whatnot. Bob Lish, are you in Humboldt County? Not yet. Probably the day after tomorrow. I will be. Weird. It posted my comment 3 times. What? What? Traveling Robert. Hey, Red Jaguar. YouTube is starting to force ads on people by not allowing you to skip them. Well, yeah, some ads are non-skippable. Yeah, but that it's been like that for a while, I think. But yeah, I know some ads are not skippable. All the viewers and moderators, happy weekend. Love, mom. Hey, mom. Everybody say once again hello to my mom. Do you still get a rush from being on the road after being on the road so much? I do. I do. Some especially on a drive like what we had in the last couple of days, driving the PCH, or the one as they call it here. Yeah, sometimes, when I mean, if I could go into hibernation, going like from Miami to Macon, Georgia, going to hibernation and not have to see that piece of I-75 ever again, I would be okay with that. So that part I don't get it right. I mean, I still love the sound of the road under the tires and moving, being in movement. But certain roads are definitely more thrilling than others. When you come back to Michigan, there's a must-do list for you covering the whole UP and Lake Michigan shoreline on the Lower Peninsula, and a stop at Beer City, USA. Oh, Beer City, Grand Rapids. We're gonna have to do that. Let me let me reset the chat here and go up from where we are. Uh, Cowgirl Creamery in Point Reyes closes after this weekend. Last chance to experience it in person. Closes tonight at 4. Opens tomorrow at 11. Well, yeah, we're not gonna make it there before 4. So maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow is. Can you park with the RV there? Uh, So let me read some of the longer comments here. Hello from Winston Salem, North Carolina. My husband and I just discovered your video. It's on Amazon. We have really enjoyed them. The good thing about those videos on Amazon, no commercials, and some of them are slightly different because Amazon does have certain requirements that I cannot show like a website or tell people to subscribe. That kind of thing. So. Uh, Bob Droll, I'm perfectly happy to watch ads. I don't expect content for free. That's true. Slow down, take your time, less miles daily. Yeah, I, 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 I did slow down on the way west on the Lewis and Clark trip. That's why we haven't finished it yet. But at some point, I need to get back to Florida and see mom and all that. So yeah, it's the goal is to slow down and smell the roses, but surely there's a brewery with a view in San Francisco. I don't know. Do you know one, Jim? Um, it's been a while since I went to San Francisco. Old Chicago Pizza in downtown Petaluma. Great stuff. Hey, I'm listening. Hi, Gabrielle. Hello from Journey Rider and I. Hey, Gabby. The Los Revere, Traveling Rubber, go to Lawson's Landing by Bodega Bay. Great waterfront spot, always available in Tamale Bay. Write that down. Lawson's Landing. I should write it down.
I took a picture.
Ili took a picture. Okay, there you go. And in Bodega Bay too, but we're gonna have to spend an extra day here. Be sure to stop at Bodega Bay Oyster Company on your way to Bodega Bay. Great oysters and great food at Fishetarian. Hmm. Hey Robert, you still out west? Are you slowly moving to California? Well, we're in California. I don't know if I can afford California long term, but for the time being, I'm enjoying my time here. We're having a great time. The Curtis family says the myth, the legend, traveling Robert, and David Evans. Hello again from Pam and David Evans from Chippewa Lake, Ontario. Ontario in the great land of Canada. Sausalito has some nice restaurants with views of the harbor. Yeah, many years ago, we've been to Sausalito a whole total of twice, maybe. Um, but we ate at one of these places. It was like a floating restaurant right there on the bay. It was really good. Bob Leach, wonder if it's the hottest spot in the RV because it's a slide, which you swore you never had in your RV. Well, I never quite swore, but two things. This is light, so there's not as much insulation here as in the main cabin, and this is the one spot where the AC hits the less. I'm kind of facing the return, so the AC goes that way, and Illy gets a little bit on her side, but here is like a dead spot. It's yeah. What can you do? Maybe it is me. Costco gas was $4.99 this morning in Santa Rosa. I was in Santa Rosa this morning at the Chevy dealer there. Hi, Robert. You're going to walk across the Golden Gate Bridge, not this time around, but we saw a lot of people walking it. And I think next time we come to this area, and we will come to this area again sooner than later. I think we'll see because I mean winter here is beautiful as well. So we'll see. Nathan Hartwig, thank you for the super chat. Here, get some oysters in Bodega Bay or Inverness. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. Actually, we had the best. What was it? Clam chowder at Splash in Pismo Beach. Splash. We should have gotten the fish and chips. The lobster roll was good, but not great. I mean, for the price, talking California, it was like what, $10 or $12? I don't know. It was it was a decent size.
A lot, yeah.
It was a lot. So it was a deal, but it I mean it doesn't hold the candle to what we had in Vermont and even New Hampshire. So uh, Redwood National Park, one of the best drives through the redwoods in California is Howland Hill Road outside of Crescent City. Not for trailers though. I don't know if we're gonna be able to unhitch while we are in the redwoods. And I know we're gonna do the Avenue of the Giants the day after tomorrow, and we're probably gonna do like a couple of those short trails where you walk around the redwoods. I've been there. Illy hasn't been there, so I want her to see it, to experience the Avenue of the Giants and all that. It's a beautiful area. Did you have Colin McSherry? Do you have a favorite thing in New Hampshire? Going to hike in White Mountains Sunday. Oh, Monadnock, Mount Monadnock. If you're gonna hike in the mount, it's yeah, New Hampshire, and but in New Hampshire, definitely the highlight was Mount Washington. Either drive it or take the cog rail. And Jimmy, this is San Francisco Brewing Company next to Fisherman's Wharf, the other wharf. Uh, yeah, we might. We are like what, half an hour away from the city, maybe a little more. It depends on traffic, I guess. We don't want to get stuck in rush hour traffic getting out of San Francisco. So another one, the Tides Restaurant in Bodega Bay was nice. It's also a filming site for the Birds. Yeah, I know the Birds was filmed there. Actually, I went to the schoolhouse where they filmed it, which is not in view of the bay. So it was like a movie magic trickery what they did there. Hitchcock and his genius, of course. Moe's for clam chowder. Is that the one that is near Haystack Rock at Cannon Beach? I went there once. I didn't have the chowder, I don't think, but I went to that Moe's that is in Cannon Beach, and it was really good. Sorry, I got distracted. Uh,
Sorry.
Illy distracted me. Illy always distracts me. Chris DiGiorgio, thank you for that super chat. Check out the Rivers End restaurant in the town of Jenner by the sea. Views to die for. Rivers End in Jenner by the sea. Where's that? Rivers End in Jenner, California. Rivers End Restaurant and Inn. Oh, looks nice. Okay, I'm adding a star to it. There you go. Jenner. Are we gonna go through there? Yeah, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be in that area. How's it going with the pop up? No, I think they're pretty much set up. They even have like a solar panel. I don't know how they're gonna use the solar panel because we have full hookups here and there's no sun to speak of. We are surrounded by large trees. So. Margaret Contreras. Hola Roberto, happy Friday. Thank you for all your incredible work. Headed to Handles for some ice cream. Super hot. My birthday tomorrow. Please sing away happy birthday, dear Margaret. Happy birthday to you. Ba-da-bam, bam, bam, bam. Here we go. Hello, Robert, my favorite travel channel. I'm so pleased you are in the West. Can't wait to watch your new episodes. Yes, and let me tell you something. And the weather was pretty bad when I arrived to the West, which I consider it when I saw the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. But I just love the West, and then I descended upon Utah, and Utah was amazing. And Lily wasn't with me on that part of the trip, but still, um, she flew to Vegas. Vegas was hot, but it was good. Vegas is always good. We went to that new hotel. It wasn't that good. What's it called? Prismo,
Circa.
Circa. And my mom says it is a very nice conversatorio. How many people watching right now? 465. I think we picked at 481, but we're at 465 now. I think that's what it means. So, hi, Robert. It should distract you. Yeah, right? What can I do? Traveler Mr. Duck. I look forward to seeing the famous places in California, such as Big Sur in the thumbnail through you. Yeah, Big Sur, man. And I was finally able to see Macquay Falls. And as you know, if you to take the hike to Macquay Falls, you cannot go down there, but there's a vista point. They should do a ladder or something so you could get down there, but you can't. That park, I mean, it's not RV accessible. So I was towing the trailer. I would have had to. And there was no campgrounds. Everything is full in this part of the country. I mean, not even on a Wednesday. Forget about it. So yeah, I was planning to boondock my way north, but we only found one pullout, and I'm not gonna say what it is. That doesn't have a no overnight or no camping sign. So where were we? Sue says, please hit the thumbs up like button for Traveling Robert. Thank you, Sue. We have 115 likes so far. Best content, you are Anthony Bourdain of travel vlogging. Love from Pakistan. Hey, Pakistan. Cheers to Pakistan. And William Kowalski. Thank you for that super chat. How much is the gas? Here's a small contribution for the cost. Well, that'll be under 2 gallons, but yeah, it's five. We've seen it as high as like 580 and as low as like 529. No, less than 529.
529.
Yeah, 29 with cash.
Yeah.
If you pay cash, I've seen it at
19. 519.
yeah.
If you pay
Did we
cash.
see like 499 at one place? No, right? Okay, it's yeah, it is what it is. uh, Michelle K. I see a lot of the usual suspects are here. Hey, Michelle. Um, little Rambo, Robert, you do one hell of a show. Really enjoyed the trip down the Oregon coast. I'll be going there myself in mid-September, and we're going back. We're not gonna do the whole Oregon coast on one shot, like from south to north. But Jim says, Ili, what has been your favorite wine so far? She's gonna
This
answer.
one. Not
She's
that
gonna answer this one.
one. Yeah, it's awesome.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I bought this at that weird supermarket
I
in.
know. The best one so far, yeah.
It's not a weird supermarket. It was like grocery discount. I don't know what it was called. It was in Paso Robles.
It's delicious.
Really?
Yes.
Save me a little bit. So yeah, this is it. It's from Livermore Valley. So I don't know exactly where that is, but Livermore, California. We'll take a picture so we can, if we see it again. But there's so many wines in California. Dustin Smith, thank you for the super chat. Greetings from Travelers Rest, South Carolina. Greetings to you from Petaluma, California. No, it's not Petaluma. It's Petaluma. Petaluma. Christian McNeil, hey Rob, we are in the RV as we speak, going to Yosemite. I wanted to go to Yosemite on this trip, but there's only so much you can do. Phil Trella says, take it down, Hilly, save him nothing. What side are you on? No. I still have a little bit of Lagunitas, and I bought a 6-pack, so there's more where that came from. Jim in DC says it looks nice. Hi Robert, are you going to take a dip in the ocean? It seems to be cold. Not many people are going in the ocean. Maybe I will. You never know. Maybe I'll buy me a wetsuit, like everybody gets a wetsuit. Maybe I'll take up surfing. Adrienne, thank you for that super chat. Happy travels, Robert, from Adrienne and Christopher. Thank you so much. And Jay says, hey, I was born and raised in Livermore. There you go. Let me see. Now I have to find out where Livermore is. Oh, hold on. I just realized that I have a text from Barb. Oh, that's one of the old pleasureways. Look at that. That's like the one. What's the name of Eric's ex-girlfriend? Nomadic Fanatic. What's her name? Angela. She had like one of these, like an older Those are cool. That's a wide body, so that's what was I was gonna Livermore.
Livermore.
Livermore. I lose my train of thought, man. What's wrong with me? Livermore, like más hígado. Livermore, hígado más. That would be in Spanish, right? Like more Livermore. It's an hour and 43 minutes from here. Okay, it's in the valley there. I see. I see. I see. Cool. Had we taken our original route, we would have gone by Livermore. Because we were gonna take like I-15, Sacramento. We were gonna visit Island Chitwood, Manteca, and the Lost RVers in Gold Country. And then we changed route because that's what we do. That's what we do it. You have Canada, and that's like a soccer ball, right? My son Lucas is a big fan, and he always watches. Can you wish him a seventh birthday? But happy birthday, dear Lucas. Seventh birthday, yeah? Happy birthday to you. Ba-da-bam-bam, wham, wham. Thank you, thank you. How is the Mr. Robert? How is the solar battery working for you? So far, so good for what it is. I wish I had. I mean, you always wish you had more, right? I have about 320 or 300, yeah, 320 amp hours at 12 volts, which is good. If I don't have to run the AC and it's sunny and cool, I could. And if I don't use the computer a whole lot, I could survive for a couple of days. Here, the power hug, the one power hug is that, and it's loud, that refrigerator. That's the one power hug in this RV. Eh, Christopher, also diesel prices in Sweden have gone down. We paid eight and a half US dollar per gallon, or 20 in spring. It was above $10. You know what? Was it in Nevada that diesel and gas were almost the same price? I don't remember if it was Nevada or Utah. I think it was Nevada, which was odd. Blech Durashek. Robert, you always make me want a cold, crisp, flavorful craft brew. Let me tell you, this one is getting warm, but still. Over in Tyler, Texas, they have a nice brewery that has tasty smoothie beer and ramen flavored brew that is good as well. That's an odd combination, but I'm willing to try it once, right? Um, Ely gets the wine and Robert gets a second IPA.
You want a second update?
My mom's watching. Hey Barb, it says it's at the Forey Farm. It's an XLTS. Tempting, Barb. Tempting. We'll see. Hey, we're gonna pass by very close to you in about 3 weeks. So maybe if he's still there, we can stop by and see it. We'll see. No promises. The Lost RVers, 140 degrees here in Gold Country. You made a good choice. 108 on Monday. Yeah, that was one of the main determining factors. It was very hot when we were in Bakersfield. It was scorching, and that's where we made the decision. Kind of, we're going west towards Paso Robles. Let's just take the one and avoid most of the heat. Hmm. That is good IPA, and it tastes better here for some reason. And at the brewery yesterday, we had one at the actual brewery, and these beers always taste better when they're like fresh, freshly brewed. Ask Remy, with 700 amp hours, I can survive 2 days with AC, PC, and fridge. But if there is no sun, it would be cooler, so probably 4 days. Yeah, but you have that very efficient mini split unit too. So I can do 3 hours of AC, but then that's it. The young RVers, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Hey Robert, my wife and I are set for our second big RV trip, traveling from southern Alabama to explore the great state of Kentucky. Any recommendations? Oh man, and they have a nice campground too. It's boondocking, but it's nice. It's Mammoth Cave. I will, yeah. I want to go back actually. Mammoth Cave is a great spot to stop at. Um, and if you like bourbon, of course, do at least one of the distilleries. I would recommend either Woodford Reserve or Maker's Mark. Enjoy Louisville. Louisville is a nice town. Lexington, it's a horse capital of the world, and there's many other things like Cumberland Falls. Everybody tells me about Cumberland Falls. I haven't been able to make it there yet, but yeah. Robert, have you been to Canyon de Che in Arizona? No, I have not. I was gonna do it when I went last year. Was it? Yeah, but it was still closed because of COVID. Because Canyon de Che is in a Native American reservation, so it was closed. That's why I couldn't visit. But yeah, that's relax at the Jerry Johnson Hot Springs in Idaho. It is scenic driving to there, and while you're there, and we're going to Idaho. Let me see. I'm gonna find out if the springs are on our route, and definitely gonna do it because in about a week, actually probably next Friday, the live stream is probably gonna be from Idaho. Armando Correa, thank you for that super chat. Well, I still have it. Hi, Robert and Neely and Mom. Happy Friday. Getting ready to go to Florida for the holidays. Clearwater. Hey, enjoy, man. Clearwater is one of some of the nicest beaches in Florida. It's Clearwater for sure. So enjoy. Have you seen many homeless going through San Francisco on this trip? Not, we haven't really gone into San Francisco. We saw a couple. Where was it? It was one of the smaller towns, but just like someone camping under a bridge. It wasn't like the sheer amount that you hear on the news. But we haven't been into San Francisco, so take that with that grain of salt. So, ever been to Chaco Canyon, New Mexico? Not yet, not yet. But we're gonna go do a whole series on New Mexico at some point. So, yeah. Um, are you going to Montana anytime soon? Yeah, in about 10 days or so. Field Trail, a great every community. There are folks who love archaeology, and I'm just editing the video of. It's not archaeology, but it's paleontology. I was just editing the video about Big Bone Lick State Park in Kentucky, and no, that's this Sunday's video. So it's getting hot in here. It is not hot, but I'm hot. The thermometer says 80 degrees, so I don't know. Yeah, because it's on fan, but the compressor hasn't kicked on. So there, the compressor just kicked on. Lava tubes at Lesson Volcanic Park are cool inside. Cool spot to cool off. Yeah, I've heard of that place. Uh, yeah, peel off that big California sticker and slap it on the wall. Yeah, we have to do four actually: Colorado, Utah, West Virginia. Hello, Robert. Nevada and California. I don't think I'm gonna do Arizona because that would be cheating. We just drove like half an hour on this corner, and we're not gonna do it. But now my phone is reminding me to move. 156 steps left. Take your wife to Napa for some good wine. Yeah, we've been to Napa twice, and it's always fun. And we went to Sterling. We went to what was that one? We went to Chandon, and there was another one. Hess Collection. Hess Collection was amazing. Hey, Dookie Chips. I'm here. Better late than never. Hey, welcome. I mean, We still got about 10 minutes. So yeah, when your nose is stuffy, you are too hot. It's a little stuffy, but I think it always happens when I drink beer and talk a lot. I don't know why. Fog may be back tonight, so it should be cool tonight. It was 50 last night, yeah. And this morning, when I was going to the dealership, it was very foggy and it was cool. It was 50. So yeah. Hey, Greg Graham, another late comer. Hi, Robert. Sorry I'm really late. It's been a crazy week. Hope you both had a good week. Yeah, it was. It was. We've been a whole week in California now, and it's been a good week. Especially the coast. We've the California coast. Besides having the greatest weather in the world, I mean, it's like 60 degree of high temperature. And member for 13 months. Thank you, Juan Wainon. Uh, thank you for everything you do, Mr. Robert. No, thank you for always for your support and for being here. Churchill Downs in Louisville tour and Lost Caverns, Kentucky. And if you are into baseball, the Slugger. Next time, try the Temecula wine country in Southern California. There's so many wine countries around here, but we do have to try them all. We've been to the Santa Ynez area, we've been to Napa, Sonoma, Paso Robles, which we didn't really try any Paso Robles uh, wines because
Yeah, the Apollo.
we went to the Apollo winery, but those was it? Oh, the Apollo. Oh,
We
yeah,
didn't go. No, we didn't go to
the
the winery.
Apollo. It's a sparkling wine, and we went to that other winery that we did a tasting. But we didn't try the typical Paso Robles wines, which apparently are like Bordeaux blends, a blend of Merlot and Cab and this and that. So, ooh, I just had something in my eye. Angela Black, happy Friday and Labor Day weekend, Robert Ely, everyone from Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, Hobby and I are down with the big C this week. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But tuning in always bring a smile. Hope you are well. Hey, hydrate and rest. Um, DNR Small Adventures. Hello, Robert and everyone. Why Small Adventures? Um, Cajuns across America. We are late due to a bad tire that was overheating. Decided to upgrade from E rated to G rated. Well, G rated is always good. No, that's like when kids can watch and everybody can watch, right? G rated. Never mind. I do need to get some G rated tires myself. Did you go to Firestone Walker Brewery while in Paso Robles? Yes, we did. And it's a funny thing. In Miami, we have the 305, 305 to la da. In Paso Robles, they have the 805, which I don't have enough fingers to do it. So, yeah. But in Miami, in Florida, yeah, we have the 305. The good IPAs, actually, I bought a 12 pack, and they have like there are three IPAs, four of each. So, the movie Sideways was about the Paso Robles area, I believe, and I'm gonna correct you on that because we did go to the Santa Ynez Valley originally because of that movie. Is the town of Buellton and what's the name of the Danish town? Solvang, Los Olivos, and that's where they filmed it. And if they're drinking Merlot, we're living. That's all I'm gonna say about that movie. I've watched it several times. And if you are not into wine, watch that movie. Super funny movie, and you'll be into wine by the time. Except for that scene at the wine tasting, never mind. In the last 5 decades, wine has been on the increase. Now there's a decrease in how many people want to drink wine. It's trends go. I think right now the trend is craft beer. I remember when we got into wine, that was kind of at the peak of that wine. I'm not gonna call it a fad, but a an increase, and yeah, that's over a little over 10 years ago when we started, tasting. Oh, this is because let's face it, we're a Cuban family. The only wine that exists is Spanish wine, Rioja. You have to have a Rioja.
Tempranillo.
Yes, Tempranillo,
Oh,
but from
Cuban.
From
Oh.
Rioja. And then we started discovering other like French wines and Australian wines and South African wines and
Gary.
California and
Yeah,
actually thanks to Gary Vaynerchuk, we started with watching back in the day. It was the Wine Library TV,
Yep.
the vlog. We started learning about all these different types of wines because before then all we had was a good Rioja because that's what Cubans family do. Let's face it, it's like the only good wine, right? Thank you, Jem Kyog, for that super chat. Hi, Robert, Jim, and Amy from the UK here. What's the most amazing wildlife you've ever seen on your travels? Oh, man. Actually, we saw a moose on the side of the road very close to us in Finland, and I thought it was like a sculpture because it was like super big, like super close, and all of a sudden it starts moving. Oh, that's not a sculpture. But then we've been to Alaska. We never saw a bear in Alaska, but we saw lots of reindeer and we also saw a moose, but not as prominently as this moose in Finland. I don't remember exactly where it was. Up in the Lapland, up north. So, Jim in DC, are you finishing the Lewis and Clark from Astoria back? No, no, no. I thought about it. We're gonna actually do a loop. We're gonna do loop back to Montana, and then we'll take the. We're gonna do like a circle. It doesn't feel right to do it backwards. So yeah. Cajuns across America. How do you get one of your stickers for our fifth wheel? There's some stickers in the apparel store. You just have to search for them. I'm not shipping them myself at this moment, but we will. And I'm just waiting to take a good picture with the new truck and the trailer, and it's gonna be the new sticker for that. So Petaluma has lots of movie locals: American Graffiti, Phenomenon, The Birds in Bodega, and many others in the area. Yeah, and and actually I didn't know about Petaluma until I started watching This Week in Tech with Leo Laporte, which is, he was here. Sideways was directed by Nebraskan Alexander Payne. Hey, the more you know. Yeah, I like that movie, and then I actually bought the book, the sequel. It's called Upside Down. No, what's it called? The sequel. Oh, the sequel. It's a good book, actually. It's a sequel to the movie, and in the end, no, I'm not gonna tell you the end. I'm trying to figure out the name of the book. Anyway, from RBBFE, hi Robert, we're having a delicious beer with you, a Bush Light, because only the best beers come in 30 packs. Oh gosh. You're going to the Hershey show. Well, I said it at the beginning, but I'll say it again. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. It's not Rovaniemi. Yes, it was somewhere near Rovaniemi where they have where you can take a picture with Santa Claus and send a postcard from the North Pole, which we did. Send a postcard from the North Pole. Did you get a chance to visit downtown Sonoma? No, we didn't. Um, Wines are cool. Here in the Philippines, we have strawberry wine from the mountain province of Baguio. That must be delicious.
Vertical.
Vertical is the name. Yeah, the movie. Yeah. Thank you of the sequel book to Sideways. Vertical. Yeah. I don't recall the fine details of the book, but it was good. I remember Oh, the Bueller bunch concurs. Um, well, everybody, it is 4 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. I mean 4 p.m. Pacific. Hello, Robert McFly. 4 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. So we're gonna start wrapping this up. I think. What do you guys think? Because you know what? Do you know what the biggest problem is here? We're out of beer. It's a tragedy. 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 Remember that song? Spoiler alert: the sunset in DC. Great, heading your way. Hey, send a picture. Hey, Christopher Olson, thank you all. Wine made me sleepy. See you next Friday. Hey, you're way past your bedtime, man. So thank you for being here. So let me get the guitar because I've been dragging that guitar all over the country, and the least I can do is play for you guys. Ah, the guitar that has been to the West Coast and the East Coast. ¿Cómo fue? No sé decirte cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré. I need to practice. Fue una luz que iluminó todo mi ser. Tu risa como manantial llenó mi vida de inquietud. Fueron tus ojos o tu boca, fueron tus manos o tu voz. Maybe I had too much beer. Fue a lo mejor la impaciencia de tal. All right, everybody. Hey, by the way, happy birthday, Amaranto, and everybody else who had birthdays today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Everybody sing along. Cause I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Cause I'm free in my RV, yeah, I'm riding into my RV. Something in the carburetor, and wherever I want to be. Cause I'm free in my RV. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. Have a great long weekend. And we'll be back. Same time, same YouTube channel. Definitely a different state. I'm not sure whether it's going to be Idaho or Montana, but one of the two. In any case, see you next week. And have a great weekend. And happy trails. Happy travels. See you on the road. The internet was good today.